Hey there folks, my name is Ben. I'm just a regular middle-aged dude who loves watching trashy horror films and telling everyone he can about it. I've been doing reviews on Letterboxd for my friends for quite some time, and I've decided to start making these short videos in hopes that I can either turn you on to something new that you haven't seen before, or maybe warn you against watching something that you shouldn't. And hopefully I can make you laugh along the way. This is my burden, and this is my sacrifice to you. Today I'm going to be reviewing the movie Mountaintop Motel Massacre from 1983. Look at that poster. Just look at it. This movie was directed by Jim McCullough Sr. and written by Jim McCullough Jr. Dad, would you please direct my bad movie? You didn't need me to tell you that this is a bad movie, did you? Well, it is, so I am. Bad movie face. Evelyn is a mature woman who was recently released from the mental hospital where she was being held for reasons unknown. She's busy hacking away at the plants in her garden with a sickle, and get used to that sickle, by the way, when she sees her daughter Laurie's albino guinea pig minding its own business. She calls Laurie to come and deal with her pet, but Laurie can't hear her as she's doing a satanic ritual in the basement. Evelyn murders the poor little critter and then heads out to find Laurie. Laurie's ritual, that she is performing to summon her father's spirit, looks more like a tea party than a satanic rite to me. When she sees this, Evelyn goes cuckoo bananas and uses that sickle to smash everything in sight, cutting Laurie's throat in the kerfuffle. This is what the FBI would call a stressor. This poster is super weird. That is not the woman that played Evelyn at all. Evelyn runs the $7 a night Mountaintop Motel, which is absolutely a $7 a night motel, and it looks pretty rough. The motel's only current customer, an alcoholic reverend, performs Laurie's last rites. After Laurie's funeral, Evelyn loses what's left of her marbles, and just her luck, the motel is suddenly flush with guests. We've got dollar store Dwight Yoakam taking his newlywed wife on their honeymoon to a $7 motel, an older carpenter, a pair of young women who want to be singers, and a smooth guy with an 80s car phone who pretends to be a talent scout for a record label in order to try and get in their pants. This movie was magical in the respect that it took 90 minutes and turned it into 6 hours, or at least that's what it felt like. Yes, this is another example of regional horror, except with this cast, I think that they picked them up right off of the street and not even in front of the local Home Depot. Evelyn gets to work killing her guests using a network of tunnels that go underneath all of the cabins at the motel. When she isn't using her trusty sickle, she uses way more inefficient and less reliable methods like poisonous snakes, and she annoys other guests with rats and cockroaches. The carpenter manages to delay his fate by using his mystical woodworking superpowers to detect the trapdoors Evelyn uses to do her murders, and then he nails them closed. Eventually the sheriff arrives and attempts to save the survivors from the situation they find themselves in. Get it? Situation. I can come up with 1,000 reasons not to watch this movie, but only one reason to watch it, and that for me is nostalgia. This was a VHS rental for one of my birthday parties when I was a teenager, and my friends and I very much enjoyed it. That said, this movie is trash, and I rate it 1 out of 10. Jump scare. As always, a link to my Letterboxd will be in the video's description. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as it does help my channel grow. Smell you later, nerds.